Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Surfing Sunday. And we're going to do Magical Monday. We're doing 2 days in a row so I can have a break every now and again because I know there is a lot of things going on in this world that we really don't understand. But our job right now is to go within. Our job right now is to get ourselves ready for this shift. It's shifting, but it's slowly shifting so we can get caught up. And a lot of us are getting caught up. A lot of us are kind of still in the dark night of the soul, which we will be going through that gradually throughout our life. We have to learn how to fix the triggers in our life when we're going through it. So today is 7/28 of 2024, which is a 25, which is a 7. And tomorrow, Magical Monday, is 7/29, 2024, which is a 26, which is an 8. And together, uh, that makes a 15 and it makes a 6. So we will read the number 6 because the same number of card we got was 24, which is a 6. So I don't know how that works out, but it does. So we're going to read the first one of the Soul Helper Oracle to start our day off. And it's the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. It's like the little tree of life. You once made a wish in the divine realms of fulfillment. Your ancestors have been keeping this wish safe since that day, as you were not ready for it to come true. You expressed a deep longing in this wish, and now the time has come. It will be touched by the divine source and will enter the realm of the possibilities. Although you have forgotten it in the intervening years, you now have the momentum and opportunity to achieve your desire. Your path has led you to a point where miracles can happen because you now believe in them. Miracles can only occur if you believe they are possible or truly want them to happen. Free from fear and with an open heart, miracles take place daily throughout the world. You lost sight of all these wonders for a time and deep down failed to believe that you are a creative being. However, you are the one who shapes your world, and destiny is creating a path of growth for you. You have forgotten that you can trust your path, but you are now ready to follow the path of your soul and insight in complete trust. This is why you have drawn this card. It is now time to signal that you are ready to receive a miracle. As your free will is respected in the spirit world, you have forgotten your wish and you did not nurture it with sufficient positive emotions. It is therefore now important to say a prayer expressing that you believe in miracles and are ready to receive one. If you do, it would be a shame to miss out on this opportunity, so do not delay. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the crane, the herbal essence is sage, the healing crystal is hematite, and the number is 6. And any of you know, I have 2 hematites on my crystal bar down here, and I rub them anytime I get stressed. They're great for mood swings. They're great for negative energy. They're great for actually a lot of crystal work. So now we're going to read the 6, and that'll direct the day with this reading. Number 6 reveals that uniting and attracting forces are now flowing into you. Make use of them to bring ideas and dreams to fruition. You will find courage and an unusual inner strength. Take a step forward and do not allow anything or anyone to stand in your way. You will be a conduit for the creation of new things. This number's energy field is all about balance and the merging of opposing energies. It brings love, health, happiness, profit, and fulfillment of dreams. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I completely agree with this. It almost reminded me when I was reading it of Robin Williams' movie, Peter Pan, because Peter forgot where he was. He forgot who he was before he was the working man Peter, the influential Peter. He was the dreamer, imagine, follow dreams. He was that adventure boy. And then all of a sudden, he was a suit and tie guy. So, yeah, things can switch like that in an instant, but we have to remember where we came from. And if there is wishes, this is why. Oh, I have coffee today. I am so tired today. It feels like I am so drawn out. We've been having these crazy storms here. Last night we had a storm, but it didn't really, it's just a lot of lightning and chaos and craziness anymore. Um, we need to remember that because we did get some interesting things about the time thing. And I think that was, no, there was something in here about time. Okay, I know what it is. All right. So we've got the messenger oracle. Okay, okay, okay. That's not what they want. Okay, I hear them. They're yelling at me. They're telling me I'm using my mind of my own and not the spiritual what they're telling me to do. So I am doing what they're telling me to do because they're screaming at me. We get the practical magic, and I really love this card because this is a 31. I can't quit yawning. Uh, this is overwhelmed. Yeah, I am. I'm overwhelmed, I guess. That's what's telling me. This is 31 seeking balance. Overwhelmed and juggling. Something's telling me that we're overwhelmed because we got the juggling, the two of Earth the other day. She was juggling everything, remember? And then yesterday or 2 days, then we got the same thing, I think. Yeah, it's been 2 days. Jeez. And we had the same thing. It was just like juggling too much, like not in balance, like are taking on too much or doing too much. So somebody's doing too much. It's overthrowing my mind right now and it's draining my energy. Maybe that's why I'm tired because all of a sudden I can't quit yawning. I didn't even yawn till I got in here with these cards. Somebody's draining me right now. I'm being drained right now. And this is what it looks like. I knew I needed coffee when I got on here. Okay, let's see where this takes us because I don't know if you guys feel it because I'm an energy conduit, but I can feel someone just literally drained of energy. Like they can't quit yawning. They're so tired, like kind of like me, but I'm not. Well, I am kind of drained, but I think this is the collective. I think we have a lot of people right now that just can't quit yawning. They're just okay. You can stop yawning now. I get the point. It's making me yawn. It's I haven't yawned like all day. Now all of a sudden I can't quit yawning with this seek balance overwhelmed. So it's literally coming into me saying, look at her. You're that tired. She's yawning all the time. You got to go take a nap, which I'm not tired. I just laid down and meditated before I got on. So I don't know what that was all about. Clarify, prioritize to bring peace and harmony into your life. In a world of stress and confusion, of constantly juggling commitments, workloads, and self imposed pressures, balance can seem always just out of reach. You now, you'll work on what you need to do just as soon as you finish this project. Make the deadline, catch up on an outside commitment, hear back from that person, but you can't keep waiting for the perfect time because it will never come. You need to take steps to deal with the overwhelming, or you'll drown in all the busyness. I just got, when I was reading that, I just got that they're making you yawn. They're showing the person that's watching this that they're very, very tired and they have to take a break because look at you. You can't keep your eyes open. You're really tired. You can't quit yawning because you're doing this to me. You've got to quit. You've got to take a break. You have to go and just take a few deep breaths because you're overwhelming me with energy. Okay. So that means you're overwhelming a lot of people that are energy conduits and even yourself. So you got to take a break. Source is telling me that this yawning is not me. This is yawning for you to show you how tired you are through me. And please figure it out because I don't want to yawn. Okay. In the world of stress and confusion, yeah, uh, this world is stress and confusion right now. When this card appears, it's a sign of just how overwhelmed you are. There is a disparity in your current situation. It could be an external imbalance, such as a power struggle. Oh, no, it's not a power struggle. Whoever you are exhausted and you're draining me. Cut it out. Go lay down. Go take a nap. You can watch this later. Put it on pause. Do something because you're just draining me. I'm going to need a coffee IV for this. Whoever you are, you know who you are. You know who I'm talking to. You need to stop. You need to just take some deep breaths for yourself. One of the key lessons is that no is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain why you can't do something, come up with an elaborate excuse or justify your decision, nor should you feel guilty for honoring yourself and your time and energy. There aren't enough hours in the day to do everything. You have to, let alone want to do. So you need to figure out what is most important and focus on that. Before anything else, remember that you're a grown up. You have ultimate power over what you do and don't do and how you allocate your time. It can help to discover that what works best for you. If you are able to switch between project throughout the day, brilliant. If you need to section off separate days for separate projects and not let them bleed into each other, that's fine too. Can you easily delegate tasks, or is this your major struggle? Are you most productive in the morning? And if so, should do most pressuring things then? Or does it suit you better to tick off the lower priority tasks first, then dive into the important stuff? When you already feel a sense of accomplishment, or are you more creative at night and need to factor that into your schedule? How much of your overwhelm is because you're too shy or too people pleasing or turn down requests for your time, and that you feel obligated to help others at the expense of your own needs? You can help others from you can't help others from an empty well, and people will respect you more if you set limits and respect your own boundaries. Oh my gosh, you have got to get some rest. Seriously, you're killing me here. Whoever you are, you're killing me here because I am picking up some really tiring energy. Let's see. Renegotiate. Remind yourself you can only do what you can do. If a task is not achievable or a time frame is too short, say no. Renegotiate the deadline. Explain what you can do in this time available and possible options for other ways to meet it that won't lead to unbearable stress on you. Often the other person is unaware of how unreasonable your request is and would welcome a discussion and a solution to the problem. Be gentle on yourself. Don't beat yourself up over perceived inadequacies. Everyone is doing their best. Forgive yourself for apparent failures. and allow the same for others. Give yourself space. If you need to withdraw from the world for a while, do that. If you don't have the energy to socialize or take on new projects, politely decline. Being able to say no and set healthy boundaries has never been more important. Don't worry about the small things or blow up minor incidents into huge and unnecessary dramas. It's easy to overreact and let minor things consume your energy and precious time, or to procrastinate over unimportant tasks as you seek a dopamine hit to soothe your stress. Focus and reclarify. Get clear on your goal and remove extraneous duties. There are more distractions these days, and people are more easily distracted. A terrible combination, this lack of attention on the present moment and the task at hand can affect your well being, lead to frustration, and pull you away from what you are trying to achieve. Ask yourself, is this getting me closer to my dream or dragging me further from the finish line? If it's the latter, pivot and refocus. These are extraordinarily strange and overwhelming times. You need to figure out what you can control and let go of the rest for your own peace of mind. Yes, please, because you're draining me in this reading. And I know that's why Source was bugging me to read that card, because there is someone here that is going to show up that is just, hmm. Okay, now our spirit, our spirit angels are guiding me to this right now. This is angels, because this is what they want me to go to. So I'm going to go to the Dreams of Gaia and the Oceanic Tarot as a clarifier, because this is where they want me to go instead of this stack of stuff. They're not ready yet. You're not ready yet to hear that. But you've got a 15, which is a 6, and we've had 666. Go look at the angel number 666. And no, it's not. It's not evil unless you make it evil. Okay, we got abundance again. Folks, we got abundance the other day. This is receiving, giving. This is receiving energy, love, appreciation, giving, consciousness, abundance, a state of contentment, not influenced by external factors. Relax and enjoy yourself. Generosity ripples outward. The more you give, the more you receive. Yes, I will read it. Okay. I'm being screamed at. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm going to put that at the top because I'm being screamed at. But after this, I need to read that. So, okay. They're yelling at me today. Somebody's got them yelling at me today. Okay. I hear you. What is abundance? Do you know how abundance is? It's a state of plenty. So it doesn't just define money. It's a whole state of plenty. It's how you react to the abundance card. Do you feel that you have an abundance of love? Do you feel that you have, you know, what do you feel about it? Because this is going to be in the past. Abundance is in infinite supply. However, when the abundance card appears in the past position, it signifies a need to address past issues that may prevent you from embracing an abundance mindset. Okay, I get it. I get where this is going. You need to really think about this when I'm reading this, because this is what's happening to somebody. It was a past thing, but if you don't correct it in the present, it'll keep re, re, re reposting in your life, responding. It'll be popping back up in your life. I had like a tongue twister there. I really wasn't sure what to say. Okay, I'm just a card today. It's for me right now, it's surfing Sunday, and I do a lot of soul surfing on my Sundays. And I figured, you know what, might as well soul surf with my surfer family, my soul surfing family. Uh, I'm going to reread this again because I really want you to listen to this because people don't see it this way a lot. Abundance is an infinite supply. It's in infinite supply. However, when the abundance card appears in the past position, it signifies a need to address past issues that may prevent you from embracing an abundance mindset. Ask yourself if you were taught to be frugal, to hoard, and to save for a rainy day. If so, do you still do so in the present? Even though there is no real necessity, while saving for a purpose is one thing, saving for no purpose is another, and might reveal an issue from the past that is blocking abundance. You know, I'm going to put this towards me too, because I am very, very frugal. I don't spend money very willingly. I mean, I help people, that's willingly, but on myself or something stupid, I really don't buy a lot. You see a lot back there. That's my main. That's about as much as tchotchkes as I have. My incense burner, my seashell, my other incense burner, my candle, and that's about it. I've never been much of a tchotchke collector. I collect some fawns and some other things, but and crystals, but yeah, not a lot. Because then you'll get bored of them. Ask yourself if you were taught to be frugal. Yeah, we already went over that. Okay. While saving for a purpose, the easiest way to prevent the flow of abundance is to believe that it will run out. Therefore, be generous, be giving, be open to receiving, have faith that there is always more when you have need. The key is to increase abundance is to be focused and active, trust in action, and worry over what the future may or may not bring. It will only restrict the flow. Your rainy day cards are falling out. Hang on. Your rainy day is today. Go and enjoy yourself. These are not the only beliefs that hamper the flow of abundance. Maybe wealth. Maybe you were taught to believe that money is evil and that to desire financial wealth security is based and unenlightened. While an obvious desire to increase wealth will block the flow of abundance, it does so because it is driven by a subconscious belief that there is a scarcity or lack. Okay, I see what they're saying. In other words, you know that money could be disappearing and you know that it could be gone. So you always feel that lack because it's going to be gone someday and you know it will be. So reverse that. You've got money coming, flowing through the ether. It does so because it is driven by a subconscious belief and there is a scarcity or lack. However, it must be said that money is not evil, nor is money good. It is money. And in our present day reality, money is necessary for survival. Money does make the world go around, and without it, options and opportunities are limited. Contrary to popular opinion, money can buy you happiness. How? Money opens you to new and more experiences. It can pay for further education, which increases your career potential. Money grants you freedom to explore the world, to follow your dreams, partake in your favorite pastimes and hobbies. Money creates financial security, which in turn allows you to spend more time with your family and friends. Have financial security also allows you to be more generous and to support local businesses, which can then in turn support other businesses. To desire financial wealth does not make you a bad person. It does not make you greedy. Although having possessions will not bring you fulfillment, having the financial freedom to experience life on your terms almost certainly will. Whatever the beliefs you carry about money and abundance, when the abundance card appears in the past, it is time to do an abundance health check. Give up limiting self-talk and beliefs. I cannot, I should not, I must not. Paradoxically, There is also a need to let go of controlling fear-based dialogue that say, I must. Let go of past beliefs that will result in sabotage and lack. Give yourself permission to be abundant. That is probably true for most of us. We grew up and our parents says, that's too, you're not, money doesn't grow on trees. You need this. They always did that thing, and I always know that money will run out. So that's where I'm caught up. I'm just as caught up in this cosmic spider web as you guys. Will the spider eat the fly, or will the flies just fly out with freedom? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, now, so the abundance card, it's telling us that we're harping on the past. We're thinking money doesn't grow on trees, money is going to be obsolete. We are at a crossroads. Two of Swords is a crossroads. We are at a crossroad in our life right now that we have to realize what we've went through and what we've denied ourselves. Look again, take a fresh angle. Any action or decision is better than none. This is a great opportunity for a breakthrough in your thinking. You are at a crossroads and there is a decision to be made. The two crossed swords signifies tension and indecision. Locked in conflict, neither can win, as their power appears to be equal. The situation may or may not be of your own making. Your perspective is blocked, and there is an obvious clue that you are not seeing. This is doubt and uncertainty and stalemate, indecision, being stuck, disconnected, and blocks. Everybody's trying to make decisions about their life and what they want to do. And it's very hard when we're by ourselves to try to figure out what's best for us. Sometimes it's good to talk to other people and know nobody's bothering me through chat. I love your chats. I will answer your questions. I will help you out in any way I can. And that's what it is. We have a soul family right here. Anytime you need me, I'm here. If you have questions, I'm here. Just put it in the comment. You have my email. You have my Facebook. I just did a new Facebook. I'm not on it all the time, so don't think that I'm ignoring you on it, because I have so much in my world right now that I'm just trying to tread water here with my life preserver, and I'm trying to rescue everyone but myself. No, I'm trying to rescue myself too. So yeah, we all have hurdles right now. We all have big changes that we're going through in our life, and sometimes we're not sure which way to go. See, isn't that weird that I quit yawning? And all of a sudden, when we were reading that, I just couldn't quit yawning. And it was like, they're going to think I'm tired of them or something. And I'm like yawning and yawning. And I'm like, what the heck? And now I'm not yawning. Isn't that interesting? How the energy took me in with that card, and I couldn't quit yawning. So it's telling me that somebody's really tired. Somebody's had enough. Enough is enough. Could be me. Who knows? Could be anybody. We got the 10. We got wisdom, and we have been getting him a lot. I mean, reversed, we've been getting him. I need to turn this light on. Yeah. It's supposed to rain here today, so I've got this curtain open, but it's still supposed to rain here. You are here to become wise. Knowledge does not make you wise. Wisdom is learning from one's mistakes. Apply knowledge, logic, and common sense. Learn from more than just books. Seek out elders. Time to break a cycle. Wisdom is understanding. Wisdom is loving the whole, knowing and love your shadow. You have unlimited potential. The road ahead leads for many destinations. Now, interesting how we got the abundance card with crossroads. Somebody is denying themselves the abundance because they feel it's evil. They feel they don't deserve it. They feel they'll never get it. They're frugal like me and don't like to spend money. Whatever our little quirks are, we need to work on them. because we need to feel like we're richer than rich. And it's really hard when you live on a budget. So the creator never had to live on a budget. We do. But we still can believe in things. We still can. And a lot of the problems in our world right now is no common sense. People have no common sense. They could be really wise in books and this and that, but their common sense left the building a long time ago. Wisdom is the synthesis of external information acquired via personal experiences. A learning and learning. It comes from using logic, emotion, and intuition to analyze and understand, to discernment the truth, to grow in awareness, and then use that knowledge to find our place and purpose within the universe and to live a good and productive life. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to live a good and productive. Now, when we're deciding where we're going, if we're going a long way from home and there's nobody there and it might not be a good idea, listen to your gut intuition about things, because you will get the synchronicities if you pay attention. And we got mostly Arcana cards in this one too. Major Arcana in the other one, and Arcana. Yeah, these are both Major Arcana cards. And this is an Major Arcana coming out right now for the Wisdom card. And that's the Lovers. Choice. See, in this right here, the mermaid and merman embrace, their tails entwined. The couple seems perfect for one another. But look closely at their relationship is not yet resolved. While the merman appears absorbed in his beloved, the mermaid is distracted. Her color is blue for coldness, and she turns away from his gaze. This symbolizes the dilemma of the lovers. There is a great potential here of love, but a decision or commitment needs to be made. This isn't just about love. There's a mature decision to make as you reach a turning point. You may need to make an investment in the future, a financial plan, buying a home, or moving for work, for example. And the choice isn't straightforward. In relationships, you bond and commit or walk away. An additional meaning of this card for those who are single is being ready for a new serious love relationship to come. Make your choice based on your long-term future rather than short-term gains. In love, wait for the right person rather than distract yourself with flirtations. This is telling me that somebody is making some major decisions in their life, whether it's moving for a job or moving a house or moving something. And my advice on that is, if you're having a problem making a decision, go meditate a little bit. Go within and think about it, what you're doing, and measure your pros and cons and which one feels safer and better. You'll get the feeling. You definitely will get the feeling. Okay, and with that, we got the Two of Fire, and guess what? That was upside down. This is big blockages. This is the choice. And you know what's interesting? The choice card. The choice card. The fire is choice. There's some interesting messages here, people. You do realize that, don't you? Okay. This is aligning yourself with another. This is power sharing situation. Two heads are better than one. A time for teamwork and cooperation. Struggle for power. Seek one who will teach much needed skills. An equal exchange of energy. Someone who will help you overcome obstacles. The Two of Fire, when it appears reversed, can symbolize a struggle for control and power. Perhaps there is currently an unequal exchange of energy where one is vying to be the boss instead of an equal partner. If so, this is an imbalance that needs to be addressed, where all your hard work may prove to have been for naught. Take a look. Are you doing all the work while your partner is sitting back and reaping the rewards? If so, ask yourself how much you wish to be in charge and take the reins of control. Is there a genuine need because one or both of you have deviated from the path you both agreed upon? Or is the desire for control purely ego driven? In any case, it is now time to sit down and address any inequalities within the partnership and determine whether you both still share the same goals and ambitions. This is, I know, I'm being talked to as I'm reading these cards. With that clarifier, we got the Seven of Wands, endurance, and I wondered why we got that with this upside down to clarify. And it says, now you need to fight for a certain relationship or to protect your integrity on another level as you encounter direct resistance to your plans. Equally, you may find that you need to defend another person who cannot easily protect themselves, or you may find yourself speaking up on behalf of a group. An additional meaning is a dispute over territory. Say your words loud and clear, and then be prepared to negotiate. You have the higher moral ground, and with endurance and courage, you will get the results you need. Okay. This was a really interesting reading because I'm picking up all kinds of different energy. Give me a minute, I'm getting some messages here. Mm. So with the abundance, we got a crossroads with the swords because we're not there yet. We're not there mentality wise for the abundance to flow. We're not thinking abundance. We're thinking it's evil, it's ego, it's this, it's that. If it's a pure of heart that is needed, the abundance, then that crossroad should be telling you, yes, go for it. Because you have the wisdom to make the right choices. You just have to be careful that you're counting on people that are not going to be there for you when you need them, but you do have the endurance to go on. So that was kind of really putting it bluntly, these cards. And we got the seek balance. Yeah, so and we got the dreams, the wishes that we've had, the there is so much in this message. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it and figure it out. I know pretty much of what it's trying to say. Now, that was today's collective reading. Now I have the collective special message. And I'm literally getting goosebumps with the special message. Because even though we have some things to work on to come in balance, because that's what it's telling us, we got the best thing possible for a surprise. We got love. Look at that card. Look at how beautiful that card is. And the white feathers in her wings stand for our angel messages. and the golden butterflies with the energy. She has light pulsating out of her heart space. She's being guided by source. Experience love in all of its forms. Love is multifaceted. Your love will shape you or break you. A past love re-enters your life. A love that deserves a second chance. Is it love or infatuation? How do you feel about yourself? Honor your body as a temple. Stop making comparisons. Make time to love and nurture yourself. Love and enjoy your uniqueness. Do what makes your heart sing. Open your heart to new loves. Let us see. This is the future position. When the love card appears in the future position, it represents new love, a growing love or infatuation that is to come. The future position is all about opportunity and potential. In this case, it alerts you to a new possibility for love so that you can prepare yourself to meet that potential with open heart, mind, and arms. The love card here also may refer to a time of expansion, of doing new things, going new places, meeting new people, and learning new lessons. It could be one thing, it could be many, but all are embraced with a new love for its life itself. Along with this, may also be a time of ending of pain, no longer felt, of sorrow past, of mourning ended. It is a moment of deep, abiding love and appreciation that will see you blossom and grow. And it is a future that can arrive in a heartbeat. It is that day when you wake up and greet the world with a smile, knowing that life has begun. Ah, that was a great message for today. And we got a clarifier from the Oceanic Tarot. And there's thunder, so it's going to rain pretty soon. So I got to get and move on. And we got a number 19, which is a 10, which is a 1. The sun, happiness. This is joyful, positive card that predicts happiness and time for well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful lately, the sun is a welcoming sign that the pressure will end and you'll finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or finding your inner child, doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips, and you find peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. The sun favors creative pursuit too, so you may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now, which will flourish. Appreciate your deserved success. This special time of rest and recuperation, enjoy feeling safe and appreciated the harmony that is around you. Yeah, this is growth, children, joy, protection, holiday success, and contentment. That was a great reading for today on that. Now, we got more. I ain't done yet. I don't know. You're in a hurry. What are you in a hurry for? Okay, I'm supposed to read this one after that because this is the divine matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicities, and God incidences. So it's like a coincidence, but it's a God incidence. That's pretty cool. We don't get this card a lot. I don't think we've got this card in a long time. Everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even the future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on this grid and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones. Aspects of ourselves, past, present, and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of this incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it. Remind us all that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. You are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. No one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt loss, but knowing that nothing is ever lost, for we're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. That is why I had to read them, I guess, the way I did, because we got the love card in the Dreams of Gaia, and then we've got the divine matrix here. That was weird. It sounded like energy sparking over my head. If you see flashes, let me know. The divine matrix come out, and it's the inner coincidences, synchronicities. Nothing is an accident. There's no accidents in life. Everything's synchronized, and the people we meet, when we meet them, how we meet them, who we meet them, and how they become. We are going to read the Divine Master because that is what's telling me to be read. And it's Shiva, karma release, the end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. We got this the other day. Why does it keep coming up? Because we have to be told again that karma releases, the end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. Shiva is one of Indians' trinity of divine masculine. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck. I know exactly why Source has me reading these cards the way I'm reading these cards. You're going to be floored at the next card I pull out of the messenger oracle I got after this. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego, with the light of the universe behind him, showing his connections of the cosmos, and holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in Hinduism: creator, preserver, and destroyer. Shiva is known as the destroyer because of his warrior energy and ability to destroy fear. As the twin flame of Kali Ma, he knows what it's like to face some of the greatest fears and overcome them. As a faucet of divine masculine energy, he comes to those who call on him like a protective father figure, ready to guard and guide. He is the keeper of karma and helps us uncover the learning that have come from our challenges and the behaviors that manifest the challenges in the first place.